Dungeon Academy, episode 38, the beach episode.
Hopefully.
There's just a couple things on the screen.
The beach episode.
Above Lilia and Aya is a thingy. So if you follow or subscribe or you donate bits, you'll be right. You'll be there on the screen. Hey, look, Troopa. Thanks for watching, buddy. And there's a little cup next to the Dungeon Academy logo that signifies the I don't know what it signifies. It's just activity. It's my activity jar. And then the bottom
It's
corner.
our college tuition.
Pay for my college tuition. I would appreciate.
That's what it is.
It's the college tuition. Yeah,
This is
that's what
Dungeon Academy.
Hey, chill room. And under Brave Suite / Brienne, there is a bar. I should have reset it, but basically, once it gets to 380%, which you can raise by buying bits. So once you get to 1,000 bits, a random character will get a D20. So this episode, the group has just got. All right, let's see things to. So the group is putting together the Rod of 7 parts. They got the third part of 7, and they got that in Ravenloft / Barovia, and they just went through this whole thing in Barovia, where they like fell into a quasi realm inside Barovia, linked to one of the dark powers, and they basically destroyed it, and they've got their thing, and Seraphine is able to get out now because she was a Dark Lord for a short time.
But we saved her.
Yes.
For now.
A couple of days, it's fine.
And
Yeah. Take backs.
And so I think we left off. Marcus can lead you through the mists back out to where you parked your ship in the Mournlands in Eberron.
Yes.
So
Can you make it back? Easy.
you're wandering through the mists, and you're gonna pop out in the Mournland. Just stop me if there's anything you wanted to do while you're in the mist. Not. So you come out into the Mournland, which was changed when the Queen of Chaos looked at it. So it's like the ground is all fleshy, and there's these tentacles waving around.
Oh,
But in a lake, just outside this train station, you see your Spelljammer ship parked in the lake. And I think Marcus is with you, and Chungus the rabbit
Yes.
is with you.
Hey, we can.
I will never not love that name.
Your Blink
Wow.
dog is with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Come get some good boy.
So
Yeah.
do you go to your ship?
Jungus
Yes.
and Good Boy sounds like a 90s
Sitcom.
One of those buddy cop films.
I
Yeah.
was thinking like a point and click adventure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, it does, yeah. Like Putt Putt.
Yeah.
I would totally buy that game.
When your
I was
crew
like-
spots you approaching, they let out an excited cheer. And you are greeted
Yay.
by your crew.
Oh,
Who are,
Hi.
there is Axel, the giant space hamster with transparent skin.
Yes.
Big B, the wizard. Sid, who's like a gargoyle. Seeker of Rainbows, who's a tiefling from Sigil. Jill, the Nimblewright, I believe. Marcus Neural, the Vistani. Fabio, the Flesh Golem. Oh, hey, Chungus art.
your fate is in my hands.
Vasilka, another Flesh Golem, a female Flesh Golem that you rescued from Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
And your Blink Dog. I don't think I missed anybody. I think that's what I have on my list. So
We didn't
Yeah.
take what's his face? Vampire Boy, right?
No, we
Escher?
didn't.
you lost Escher.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, how
Chaos.
unfortunate.
I think you last
You
saw
wandered
him
off.
when Van Richten showed up. After
Okay.
that, he kind of not sure
Oh
what
well,
happened to Escher.
that's not our problem.
So
Rip.
you get back on your ship, you got your third piece of the rod of
Yes.
7 parts.
Yeah, did they get the materials to put them together?
We sent them on
Yeah.
a journey to get the stuff. Okay.
They
Well
needed-
done, crew.
So you've got your brush with the hair of 2 lawful creatures. Pigment made from diamond, iron, lead, and other precious metals, which costs 300
Whoa.
gold per glyph.
I forgot that I'm gonna have to roll for this again.
Yeah, get all the good stuff out.
You'll have to scribe the glyph onto the new piece, which will take 7 hours of work.
Yeah.
And then you have to make a check, and if you fail the check, it's gonna teleport away.
Do you want to wait?
You don't have to do it now. You can do it.
Yeah, we should probably wait so we don't go
Like-
into this depressed.
Relax and have a beach episode first.
Well,
Okay, so
I have guidance spells. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
I
don't
have a
guidance
pretty good
spells.
arcana, so it should be okay.
I'm also proficient in Arcana, and I can help out if you need. I think you have a better score, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +6.
okay,
As-
I'll
as-
hide the 2 pieces in a box like before.
As Brienne says, beach episode, suddenly the ship begins to shake, and in Seraphine's room there is a statue of Umbra. It's really big,
Mm-hmm.
and it begins to glow golden light, which washes over the ship. And for just a moment, you're all blind. Then you appear. Your ship appears somewhere else.
Oh my god!
A blessing from Umbra.
What? What?
Shh,
What?
shh.
Big B. Big B.
She's
What did you
blessing
do?
me.
Your ship is floating on a silver sea, and you're right at the docks of a town. And there's this huge mountain, and you feel overwhelming goodness wash over you. You see,
Does it hurt?
Probably for
Does it
y'all.
Yeah, does it
Alright.
hurt?
Overwhelming. Does that hurt?
yes, there's 2 heroes who still have demon blood, right? That's Winthrop, right? And
Yeah.
Lilia?
Yeah.
Yes, it does kind of hurt, actually, a little bit.
They just
Um,
prickle. It's like, ugh.
But anybody who has a good alignment has the effects of a bless spell, which means you have a plus D4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws.
Ah!
Well,
Cool.
I don't think I'm that aligned.
I haven't decided my alignment. I'm like over here going like, I have no idea at this point.
I feel like wind is probably true neutral, but
Yeah, I was something, and then I think I changed to I was lawful good, and then I went like lawful evil, and now I think I'm true neutral.
Mm,
No,
Also-
it would be lawful neutral though, because if you're lawful good and you went lawful evil, then it would just
Yeah.
put lawful neutral.
True. I follow the rules, but my own rules.
Semantics.
I mean, it's more like you think of everybody else, like not just like rules. It's just like you think of the whole rather than the person, which chaotic is the person. At least,
Yep.
I had a conversation about this like earlier this week, so I was thinking about it. Yeah,
Okay.
Lilia is neutral good, or whatever is in the middle.
Yeah.
I think Brave Sweet is chaotic neutral though.
Definitely chaotic.
For sure. Can
Definitely
you just be chaotic? Is that like
chaotic.
Just
Chaotic
chaos.
neutral. That's just
Chaos.
chaos.
chaotic?
Chaotic.
Chaotic.
That's like me every single day.
Okay, then I guess
Sorry, go ahead, John.
Lori.
Also, any good creatures, if you take a long rest, you have the effects of a lesser restoration, which means you can end one condition on you. So if you are blind or deaf or paralyzed or poisoned, you can remove one of those. Okay. So yeah, there is a wonderful looking town connected to this dock. Right next to it is a shimmering beach. And in the town, you see like angels walking around. And you see a few creatures with the body of a lion, the wings of an eagle, and the face of a human.
Ooh.
Oh. Guys, are we in heaven? What is
It
this?
certainly feels like it.
Ah,
Feels familiar. I think I Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know this place. Haven't been here. I've heard about it.
Where are we?
If I'm correct, we're in Sigil.
Sigil.
Or-
Seraphine, you're pretty sure that this is actually the plane of Mount Celestia,
Oh, yeah,
goodest of the goodly realms.
that place.
A place where bad things cannot happen. Although
Supposedly.
you're noticing that your armor that you're wearing is making cracking noises.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, because
Shit, I want to take it off and put it in like a.
it's evil.
Don't we have like that bag thing to protect things? I want to put it in that.
Yeah, we have a bag of holding, don't we?
I think we.
I don't
picked
remember
this-
having one, but
We had like a dimensional box or something.
Yeah, we did.
that's what we put one of the pieces
Of
Like
the
a bigger-
rod.
of the rock.
Yeah, then I'll try to protect it and put it in there.
Okay, so you take off the armor of invulnerability, and you stick it in a magic box, and anybody who's on deck can see a familiar creature approaching. Flying towards your ship is a baby with a diaper and and wings, and it's got like a little bag.
Wesley.
Oh, hello, Wesley.
It's been a while.
I know. I haven't seen him in so long.
It hovers above you and says, "Hello, remember me? Wesley Powder Bottom."
Hi, Wesley. I miss you. Hi.
Hey, everybody. Was really happy about the Gauntlet of Redemption.
I would hope so.
You have been given a blessed reward.
What kind of reward?
You can stay here in Hout's Faith for a little while.
Wow.
Heart's faith.
We
Yeah.
could definitely use a vacation.
People really like the beach here. I bought you all presents.
Oh my goodness.
Present! I want a
And-
present.
Man, best character.
He's got in the little sack. He's like, my job here is to sell photos of love, but I am going to give one to
That was
each
loud,
of you
sorry.
pro bono. So
Oh.
he gives each of you a little vial with a liquid in it. It's a filter of love.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
If a person
Mm.
drinks it,
I'm adding that. Got it.
okay.
Not D&D Beyond.
Okay, so the next time you see a Quicho within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you become charmed by that Quicho for 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If the Quicho is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed.
Oof.
Ooh.
That's
Mm.
everyone.
It's a rose-hued effervescent liquid. Oh, he also pulls out something else that he has.
What?
This is my magic picnic basket of holding, which has all sorts of beach supplies. When you-
I love him.
if
I
you
love
want
it
to
so
go to the beach, let me know, and I will go with you, and we will use my picnic basket of holding with all the beach supplies in it.
Oh,
Aw,
I would love that.
thank you.
I guess we could use a break, right?
I don't see why not. We got another piece of the Rod of 7 parts. I think the crew deserves a good, well rest.
So we should all celebrate and relax.
Of course, it's life.
On the deck of the ship is Valendra, the Wind Duke. She's got blue skin, white hair, and she's kind of like a air elemental sort of person. So her hair is blowing around even when it's not windy. Very sweet.
Mhm.
She quietly motions for you to talk to her in private.
I step aside and I go, yes?
whispers to you. Actually,
You might want to talk a little louder. These old ears,
all
you
right,
know.
that's right. That's right. You're really old now. I forgot.
What? Pardon?
One of those things.
Oh, the ear horn.
She has what, like
Yeah.
like an old school like
Yeah.
I was thinking like Pete's dragon. Just
yeah.
Also, I don't want to jinx it yet, but there have been no technical difficulties. I know it's early.
Stop it!
No!
No! No!
Oh,
What about
technical
difficulties?
You see him
Something's gonna
like
go wrong.
lurking in the distance. He's out there. Yeah.
There's like a
technical difficulties is definitely a monster from Retrobirth.
it's like a giant like black cloud that like lingers.
But it like twitches and like glitches every so
Yeah,
often.
yeah.
like green, red colors. Like every once in a while, it just goes with that screen that goes, and there's a loud ear ringing.
Yeah.
That's one of its abilities.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So Valendra whispers to you, "Can we go inside? I don't want anyone else to hear."
All right.
All right, so you go below deck.
Yeah.
She says, I'm starting to get worried about the others. We've got 3 pieces of the rod now, and you know, when you have all 7 together, you can make a wish. But if you do so, all the pieces of the rod scatter again. And I'm starting to get a little worried that maybe Winthrop or Lilia or Seraphine might try to use it to make a wish. You're the only one of them that's level-headed. And now
We're all doomed.
you have the added wisdom of the ages by your side. So please help make sure that doesn't happen. This is the closest we've come to assembling the rod in many, 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 many years. So, and the scary thing is that once we have most or all of it, the Queen of Chaos might be able to snatch it from us in one shot.
So, what shall we do then when we have the whole rod assembled?
We have a place in the Vale of Aqua, our home, which you lived in for a while. All set up. A vault. We can just put the assembled rod there. Just leave it there for good. A place where the Queen of Chaos can't get to it. But I just, we're getting closer.
I'm sure if I tell Seraphine and Lilia and Winthrop that, they would surely agree.
Brave Sweet, they're really unstable. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Oh, I have noticed. Just that, but they still have like a handle on most things. Like
All
they
right.
still obey my commands, and I haven't seen them steal anything yet. I haven't seen them kill people yet. Yes, I've seen some strange wings popping out of backs and weird side glances with red eyes and it's creepy stuff. And Good Boy even tells me like he doesn't want anything to do with them. They smell funny. But I think they're because we're only 3 parts in, and there's 7 parts. Somewhere along the line, there's going to be somebody that can purify them. But I am keeping a heavy eye on them. If something seems to go south real fast, I think even they are mature enough to know that maybe at some point it's best if I take off and complete the mission without whoever may not be in control anymore. The mission, at least to my understanding, has always come first.
She sighs and nods and thanks you. Meanwhile, Winthrop, at some point on the ship, for whatever reason, you go near the garden place.
Uh-huh.
And you hear a voice whispering your name.
What?
In the garden! A male voice.
What?
Ooh.
You hear, over here.
I look in. It's like, what?
You see, there's one like raised bed where the plants grow from. It's really big. And some of the soil is kind of like as if someone's buried in the soil. It's starting to come out.
I just like back up, like, oh god, okay. What? That's not for people. That's for plants.
Come on, come in. I just want to tell you something.
What?
Do you go in or do you stay at the door?
I'm gonna stay at the door, but like with my open, like.
Hey,
Okay, so it's really bright outside, but this is in the interior section of the ship. But there is light coming through like the boards and stuff. So you see like a really big humanoid creature like sit up out of the dirt. It's got long hair. And when it speaks, its voice sounds just like yours.
Oh god, okay. Hello again?
Come here, brother. I don't have much time.
Brothers now. Okay, what's up? What's up?
So do you come closer or do you stay back?
I'll take a few steps closer, but not very many. I'm very apprehensive.
So you remember a while back you grew a second head and cut it off. And this Syriax flesh crafter took that head and stuck it on a demon body, which seems to have grown since you last saw it. So it's like shiny. It's got a shiny black body, but your head is attached. It's got these huge claws. So it's like over 10 feet tall. So it like sits up, kind of looms, and looks down at you. And it's like you, but it has a demented look on its face.
And no tattoos, and it's very strange.
Yes.
Unless he gets it tattooed, in which case.
And he says, look, I just wanted to tell you, I went back to the Queen of Chaos, and I was worried, but it turns out that there's nothing to worry about, Winthrop.
What do you mean?
The Queen of Chaos is not your enemy. The Wind Dukes want the Rod of Law for their own reasons. They want to use it to cast a wish to benefit themselves. Okay?
I mean,
I've been lying in here for a long time.
I could imagine. You have like flowers growing off of your head right now.
I had to sneak on to the ship when most of the crew was gone, and the Queen of Chaos let me do this. I'm allowed to talk to you and try to convince you that you've got nothing to worry about. The Queen of Chaos is your friend.
Honestly, I don't think that's true, solely based off of other things that have happened. I won't consider her a friend.
He sighs, and he pulls himself out of the thing, like stands near you, and he's very tall, like 10, 11 feet tall.
I like double my height.
Dusts the dirt off of him. And he starts looking around the room. He's like, she said you wouldn't get it. I thought you would. I mean, I'm you, right? You're me. He starts looking and he sees a bunch of like tools leaning against the wall. He starts picking through them, trying to find the right one.
I don't want to do anything.
He says, the next time I see you, we might have to fight, which I don't want to do.
Same.
So, at the very least, I would say to you to watch that Wind Duke that's with you, because she's a liar. And I know you, and I know that you you know what? I think if you can cast a wish with the rod, you can't. Here's the thing. The Queen of Chaos can grant most wishes on her own, right? She needs the rod just to all she wants is to get Miska back, her boyfriend, who's trapped in another plane. You know you'll get rewarded, right?
You think I care about rewards?
Oh,
I honestly don't know why I'm here. And if you knew me the way you seem to think you do, you'd know that we were confused from the get-go.
he picks up like a pitchfork and he walks over to you. He says, she could give us our parents back, Mom and Dad. We could bring them back to life. Winthrop, don't you get it?
What? Why would you want to bring them back? There's you would have had a time in Barovia. Let me just okay.
Don't you care? I care.
Yes. Don't you care?
Of course.
Their souls trapped in some domain of dread for some reason, unable to exit and be free again, which is the point. There's so many
Winthrop,
trapped souls.
we can get him back. You're doing the wrong thing. All right? I promise if we fight, I'll try to capture all of you and not kill you. Okay?
And what good would that do us?
Say hi to Seraphine for me, okay? And then he like takes a pitchfork and he starts stabbing himself in the chest with it.
Oh.
Like blood starts coming out of his mouth.
Man, you need to stop. Hold on. Give me just a second.
Look at Trooper calls him Demon Throp.
It's Twinthrop though. We
Oh, that's right,
decided-
it's Twinthrop. I forgot.
No, don't do that. No.
So
Oh.
he like dies, crashes to the ground, and then his body like just turns into goo and sizzles and evaporates into nothing.
Okay, that's gross.
Wonderflification.
That's so much. Okay. Seraphine!
Yeah.
I need to tell you what just happened.
Okay, coming. And I'll walk over.
I like to imagine that Seraphine's like was getting ready to enjoy herself in like a spa.
Yeah,
and she's got her
she was, like,
towel
in,
and
Like netting and like braiding her hair, just like spotting and kind of waddle over with like what's up.
yeah.
Like, I mean,
Like
I would
washing
say it
blood
can
off.
wait, but I do feel like it needs to be said that Twinthrop was in there again.
How
And
do you get here?
He was in the he buried himself in a bed of flowers, really. I really don't know why.
Okay.
And
I'll question the crew later, but keep going.
yeah. He basically was trying to make us side with the Queen of Chaos again.
And what did you say?
I said that she's not a friend. But he doesn't want to kill us.
Well, that's
And
really...
said that if it comes to having to fight him, he'll try to capture us. And then he proceeded to kill himself on the floor, and that's what this ichor is. Yeah.
We got some fucked up family problems.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And okay. Do you want to tell the others about it, or do you
Yeah,
want me
for sure. I just figured you were the closest one.
to... Yeah, kind of wanted to wash the blood off real fast, but geez, yeah. How do you trust him at least? I mean,
Well-
he's a part of you, technically.
Yeah. Technically.
Yeah, if he
I
thinks
think we've-
like you, then maybe in his
He
mind
used
it's
to.
rational.
Rational, yeah.
Well, that's kind of the problem. I mean, he's
I
been
think
in
he
her
ended up,
company.
yeah. As soon as we split, it must, we've, different people now. What different,
Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. I mean, I know I trust him because I trust you, but that's also hard because he wants the Queen of Chaos to rule, and I'm not really okay with that because of what she did. I mean,
exactly.
I'm sympathetic to her cause. I get it. She wants her boyfriend back, but probably not good stuff will happen if they're back together. I mean, there's only so long that marital bliss can happen. I mean, two cosmic entities together again is never good. I mean, A, together,
Balloons have to be taken
B,
apart.
babies, C, goodness. I mean, if they have babies, we're screwed. And then if they divorce, like if he's, oh no, that would be terrible. Yeah, I think we need to bring this up to everyone
For
here.
sure.
But I'll kind of just keep it quiet for now. But we really need to get some better security on this ship. I mean, we were gone, and now like people are popping out of flower beds. I'm kind of wondering what the.
At least we locked the doors.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what they did. Yeah, I'm glad I put the. He was on the ship when we had the rod here, like for a time. So I'm kind of scared to leave it.
So, Lilia,
doesn't
you're
know the
out
way
on the
in,
deck,
no.
right?
Yeah.
And Wesley Powderbottom is handing out bathing suits to your crew,
Oh.
and
Oh no.
he's holding
Shut
the
it.
picnic basket of holding, and at one point he puts it down, and your demon blood starts to pulse. But it pulses much less than normal. It's almost like this realm puts a damper on it. So the DC for this demon blood check is super low. But it's a charisma saving throw.
Watch you roll a 1.
Well, she's got advantage.
I got a 19 and a nat 20, so what's up? I am the most goodest person!
You have a faint impulse to steal it, but you easily fight
It's like
it
you
off.
feel like yourself again.
It's that
And-
feeling you get every once in a while when you're holding like a pencil. Like, I should put that in my. No, don't
And
do that.
Fabio puts on a Speedo that leaves little to the imagination.
Oh, great.
Leia tries to cover her whole face, just, nah, I can't.
Asuka Academy vibes to beach.
She will have go up to Wesley and she'll be, hey, Wesley, you know magic, like celestial magic, right? Or do you know somebody who, like I have a question.
Okay. What's the question? Will ya?
Will ya?
Will ya? My friend?
Well, when we were when Bruce we got captured by the Chaos Queen, we had to go get her in her domain of chaos, and we had to make a deal with a demon to get back to the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
And we sort of have demon blood in us right now. Is there a way that we can get rid of that by any chance?
Wow. Maybe we should talk to. Hold on, I wrote her name down.
He goes through his address book. He's like,
I just pulls up his little black book, like, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, let me get this
it's
out.
pink with hearts on it.
her name is Quawina, and she's at the Chapel of Umbra with the Warriors of the Etono Sun.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Maybe they can help you
Thank you.
with your
That's-
blood problem.
Thank you. What was her name again?
Wawina. I can take you there right now if you want to go. It'll
Well-
only take a second.
Yeah, but I need to get Winthrop because he also has demon blood. Oh, well, I don't know. Wait, actually, Lilia doesn't know if Seraphine... Does Seraphine have... Does she know
No.
if Seraphine...
She probably wouldn't know, but Seraphine doesn't. So she can probably tell her later.
Okay, so she'll just say, yeah, I need to go with Seraphine and Winthrop because they also have demon blood. So give me a second. Hey guys! Where are they?
You gather.
We're here. We're coming.
You gather the
We'll,
whole group.
Yeah, we'll come out and join them.
It's like,
Well, before we go to the beach, I thought we can go get rid of this demon blood since we are in the celestial plane. So, you know, it might be kind of easy to do this here since there's a lot of powerful, good magic people here. I thought we could go do that quickly. I know you guys want to enjoy your day and, you know.
Well, yeah, if it matters to you.
Captain
does.
approves.
I mean, I don't want to do the things that it's trying to make me do. It hurts inside.
So you want to go there?
Yeah.
Well, it seems like it's only a second, and then you're there.
Oh my god.
Perlita, a golden lady, hears your story and looks at you with concern. It says, that is a problem. She says, can I have a little bit of each of your blood and I'll run some tests? She takes some of Lilia's blood. She puts it in a petri dish. She heats up a needle and touches your blood, and your blood goes and like almost turns into a monster.
Am I the thing? Oh god.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought about.
So after a moment, she says, well, I think we have two options here. I could get some water from the Silver Sea, which is infused with radiant energy and incredibly blessed by all of the good gods. I could inject it into your veins, and that should counteract your demon blood. Although it might have a weird side effect. Also, there are a number of Lamasus in this town. Those are goodly creatures with the body of lions, wings of eagles, and the faces of humans. And they have special magic powers and special magic blood. I could request some blood from one of them and inject that into you. That also might help you. And also might have some kind of side effect.
Well, we're already going to the beach, so might as well just get the water there, right?
Yeah, that way it's not blooding you anymore.
So, Lilia, you want water from the Silver Sea injected into your veins? She looks at you, Winthrop. She, has a really happy, pleasant look when she looks at Lilia, and then she turns to Winthrop, and her face looks a little concerned.
hi.
She says, what about
Hi.
you,
I
sir?
mean, I would prefer to not have to inconvenience any other people, so I think the water would make more sense in this case.
She says,
As metal as the blood thing sounds.
Well, I guess we're going to the beach.
Yay!
All right.
Oh,
Let's go get a wave.
Wesley Powderblood
Yeah.
says, well, do you want bathing suits? You don't have to have them, but you can
Yes.
have them.
I want bathing suits. I want
Alright.
a two-piece. I want to show off my rock abs.
All right. So you can describe your bathing suit if you want. It doesn't really.
It's a
Yes.
cute little halter top with white gold stripes, a couple little flowers up the side, two
so
got little
cute.
bows on the bottoms, on the sides where it ties together.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah.
Lilia is wearing a sundress
Mhm.
because
Aww.
so it doesn't have sleeves, just puffy sleeves on the top, and maybe an inch shorter skirt. And she's still wearing the cuffs on her hands. So basically she looks almost exactly the same except she took off her vest and her cape.
Cute.
And she turned her hat into a beach hat. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Brave Suite takes forever to choose a swimsuit, and her whole she feels a little bit like she sees when she's getting changed, she sees more wrinkles than she's seen before, and it just makes her go, oh. So she like wears one of those like cutesy sort of grandma full on outfit, like a little frills in places where it will like hide more of her exposed skin. She doesn't have much exposed skin.
Like rash guards and stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like to think that she probably the only thing that's really bare is like her tail and her feet, and maybe like a lawn robe, like a towel, like Shaw robe.
Have you ever seen that picture of the Scooby-Doo gang at the beach where Shaggy's just wearing a full-on like spa robe?
Yeah.
I'm imagining that.
That. Yes.
What about Winthrop?
Winthrop probably very just uncomfortable with the idea of wearing a swimsuit, but would wear like those just like trunks and a rash guard, kind of like a surfer. But mostly because he's uncomfortable with the idea of mostly, I think right now the sun is very prickling on his skin, so he's wearing a rash guard to avoid.
That's good.
I'm sorry that our group is so gosh darn awkward.
He's just like,
Everyone's like, probably Sophie's the only one who likes the beach.
like
All right, so Wesley, Powder Bottom, and Kralina lead you to the beach. So when you get to the beach, you know, the ocean is made of silver, like liquid silver. And there's some other people at the beach. There is a surfing dude who is surfing.
Ooh.
There's a kid flying a kite.
aw.
Alright.
There's two old people soaking their toes in the water, like sitting in chairs. And then there's two people sunbathing. One is a muscle lady, and one is a muscle guy, and they're both angels. And then there's
Honky tonky.
what appears to be another adventuring group also at the beach.
Oh.
Yes. There is an elf with like antlers growing out of his head.
Oh, dude.
There's a red-haired lady who looks like she's complaining. There's a beautiful, lean, rogue-looking woman. Then there is a strange green man with like no nose, just got like two little slits. And they're accompanied by an old wizard type. Wesley Powderbottom says, they just finished an adventure. Yo.
Aww.
Oh, cool.
What did they do?
Oh, their wizard friend was broken into a whole bunch of pouts, so they just found one of the pouts.
Ah, we
That-
know a thing or two about finding parts.
His name is Modenkainen is his name.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh,
They go to different planes, and they meet different Modenkainens. Some are crabby, some are shrouded in darkness, and one of them has a hand of Vecna. But this one is a nice one because he's here. He's a very nice,
I would
friendly.
know who Morinkainen is.
would we? Because we are
Probably,
friends with a big B.
Yes, you.
Big B
definitely
probably talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh.
Like- Oh,
Oh.
Big
What
B
a
might be interested in that.
Hmm.
Yes, they keep talking about how they've been walking the path of the plains.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hmm.
Well, we need some teachings of how to walk the path of the plains.
Hmm.
Maybe they will give us some helpful advice. And I like waddle myself over to them.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, hello.
The red-haired lady says, "We don't want any, thank you very much."
Okay.
Oh no.
Fine.
You misunderstand. It's like, go away, old lady. Aw, cute.
The other woman kind of grumbles something under her breath, and the green-skinned man says, "There cannot be two skies." And
Wow.
the red-haired woman rolls her eyes.
What?
Is there like multiple skies since we're like different planes, so therefore there's different skies?
The red-haired woman rolls her eyes and says, "Oh, now you've done it." And the green-skinned man says, "Long ago, my people were enslaved by the mind flayers." Like he looks off in the distance and he's like squints. "We, the Gith people, were one race, but after we escaped, half of us followed Zerthamon and the other half followed Gith. I followed the way of Zerthamon. And we did battle, and on the plains, Zerthamon said, 'There cannot be two skies.'"
What is he looking at?
I like look up in the direction.
I'm trying to. Lilia's like trying to like jump up and see what he's looking at, but it's just not happening.
The rogue woman kind of like hooks her arm around his and says, "Now you've got him started. You're going to have to hear this for the next half hour."
Wow, that sounds so familiar.
She like bites her lip, looks down sadly. Clearly, she's a tortured soul.
Poor thing. Just hang in there. You're doing your best.
Carlina, holding a syringe, coughs awkwardly.
Right.
Sorry.
I was gonna go to the beach like as soon as the Brave Sweet was like went off that way. I'm like, okay, and I go to the ocean.
I apologize profusely to the rogue lady. And say, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do whatever that is happening to him right now. I hope he's not like in trance or something. Is he cursed?
She says,
Oh.
"Well, I suppose in a way we're all cursed. All the
Wow,
dark
that's-
things that have happened in the
Lilia
past."
just looks really like.
I think we need to say.
And she just kind of like pulls herself in and like looks super awkward. I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone now. I'm gonna go. She's just gonna leave.
So, Carlina leads you to the ocean. She has this big syringe. She fills it with silver sea water. And then she, like, points it at Winthrop and then turns and points it at Lilia and then back. And it's like,
Who
two
wants to go
buttons
first?
appear on the screen. Press square for Lilia. Press triangle for Winthrop.
Square.
Let's do it.
Lilia!
Come
Pow!
on.
Injection!
Just really all of a sudden just all right, here we go.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Got this.
On 16.
Okay, you almost pass out, but you don't.
Okay.
For a minute, it's like you feel it, like, bleh, you know, your blood is all bumpy.
Yeah.
Then it gets all smooth and cool, and you
Ooh.
feel very clear-headed.
Oh.
And it's almost like your vision improves. And inside you feel a swell of empathy and goodness.
Lilia just starts crying.
Aw.
She's just
I'll
like,
hug her.
Aww.
like big, like wet eyes, like immediately.
Lilia, you see the kid flying a kite? And he's having trouble getting it to stay in the air. Make a Constitution saving throw as your silver blood runs through your veins.
Okay.
Really?
I want
Really?
to see what this does.
I got a 12.
Nah. You feel compelled to do a good deed and help the boy
Aw.
fly the kite.
Listen, she would have helped anyway.
You failed your saving throw.
Oh, it's so terrible.
Oh man, she's gonna do so much good.
How do you help
It's
him
like you're gonna
fly?
become
That one
good
song
that,
from
like-
Charlie Brown. Nuts.
Uh,
How to get this stupid kite to fly.
How do you help him fly the kite?
Um. hmm. I'm trying to think because I don't really have any air shapey spells.
Mhm.
But can I like move the waves of the water to make like a bigger breeze? Because I have shape water.
Ah.
Okay, shape water. You cast shape water, and it
Yeah,
does
and
help.
it just makes like a so stronger waves make stronger breeze.
The kid says, "Thanks, lady."
You welcome. It's just like he's like really emotional and crying. And it's like, oh, you're welcome.
Winthrop, you see the effects on Lilia. Now a fully loaded syringe is pointed at your eyeball. What do you do?
Arm, please. Arm, please. Oh my god. Okay.
Arm? Arm?
Not I. Not I.
Okay. Goes
Oh,
right in your arm.
I.
Goes right in your arm. Pow! Make a Constitution saving
Bam.
throw.
Okay. Not cool. I got an 8.
Oh,
You fall
you.
over in the sand.
Oh,
Okay.
Unconscious.
Okay.
I'll run over and pick him up and kind of just make sure he doesn't like face plant into sand.
Face plant into the sea.
Yeah,
Alright,
like
so
it's sand everywhere. It's
Sarah-
not coming out.
Seraphine, you run over and you like grab him and dragging him around or something.
Yeah, just hauling him up, like sitting him up because don't
What's-
want him to fall back in.
Wesley Powderbottom has laid out a huge
like,
blanket and he's got this
ugh.
huge umbrella that's created shade. He's like, "Oh, bring him over here, and he'll be better in the shade because he's a Shadokai.
Hey!
They live in
Yeah.
the shade
Yeah, I'll pick him
forever."
up and put him down on the blanket and kind of dust all the sand off so it doesn't get on the blanket.
Winthrop,
Mm-hmm.
a cool breeze blows. You wake up and near, like kind of hovering over you, is Seraphine adjusting the blanket.
Okay.
You're welcome. Here, take some water.
I'm just like, wait, I was next to the ocean. What happened?
A lot happened. I mean, people just ran out of nowhere. It was like a giant parade. They just kind of knocked you over, and we had
Oh.
a party, and like a day passed, and you just woke up.
Winthrop, like,
Ow.
you look at Seraphine and you think about all the rough times she's been through and the tears of regret she shed on the last episode,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel overcome with empathy, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, or else you're going to have to give her positive reinforcement of some kind.
What?
oh no!
9.
You have to give her positive reinforcement of some kind.
All right.
This is the best curse ever.
It takes like, are you okay?
No. Doing
Can
my
I-
best.
Can I help at all? That was really, really sudden. No, I wasn't okay.
I don't know. I don't really think so, right now at least. We can talk later if you want. Doing
I failed
okay?
your save. Gonna have to say something.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
know. I'm not good
nicer.
with words.
be nice. Come on.
You don't have to say something. You can do something.
Yeah. I would probably go over and just like stop with the blanket and give her a hug. Just like, we're all here for you, you know.
Aw. That's really sweet. Thanks.
I know
Wesley
everything's
Powderbottom
rough.
opens the picnic basket of holding. Alright, so Let's see, where do I start here? He pulls out a weird blue-green fruit. These are sea plums. They're delicious. And then he pulls out like a loaf of bread. This is Everloaf. If you eat half of it, it grows back in an hour. It's a
That's
loaf
cool.
of bread forever.
We need like 5 of those for the ship.
Just-
Well, why do we need 5 if it's just... Well, yeah.
So everyone can have a bite.
Because it grows back in an hour, so that you can like slice it up until it's half,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and then it's enough for the crew.
And he pulls out a bottle of wine. Sonata wine. This is a
Sounds very
special
fancy.
magic wine with has special magic effects for you. I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
allowed to drink it because I'm just a baby.
I want it.
I also have non-alcoholic drinks.
I want the
Wee
alcohol.
Ashes tea with ice cubes in it.
On the rocks.
I'm not allowed to have that either.
Oh.
Too many tea leaves.
Aw.
Makes me have to go to the bathroom in my diaper.
Oh.
Does anybody have a sea plum, or Everloaf, or Sonata wine, or 3 Ashes tea?
Yes.
I'm the wine.
To all of the above.
Oh, okay.
Just
All of it. Just all
I'm
of
back.
it.
Winthrop's feeling a heckin' much better about everything right now.
All right. So, Winthrop is devouring everything. Seraphine is drinking the wine.
Yeah, in a plum.
What
Some of them.
What about it, Lilia?
She's gonna take a cup of tea and she's just gonna sit like a little bit further than the blanket. Just gonna sit down and listen to the ocean.
Aw.
Just take a moment.
What about old Brave Sweet?
I think she just takes a glass of wine and then like goes over to like the closest old lady bench where she can like
Oh.
rest her muscles.
I'll help her put her down. Like, give her an arm of support.
Does Wesley have like
Yeah.
a fold-out chair in there that we can put?
Yeah.
Yeah, pull down chairs.
So, anybody who drinks the wine, you
Yeah.
feel your throat kind of change.
Oh.
And you feel like your voice has become smoother and more projectable and
Oh.
elegant
Oh.
and resilient.
Oh, okay.
This is what people drink before
Oh.
concerts.
Yeah.
Wesley
Yes.
Powderbottom says, this wine is famous because if you drink it, you can sing really beautifully.
Lilia, do you want to sip? I know you're good at singing.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
You sure you don't want some?
I don't like alcohol.
Oh.
I have
Alright.
dealt with very rowdy people in taverns. I don't need that.
That's fair. Don't worry. I won't make you drink
That's
it.
fair.
Still got a beautiful voice anyways.
Aww.
Do any of you do anything special with your beautiful singing voices?
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know.
Okay,
how
are the
If I were playing a
other
different character.
are the other
You
people
want me to sing?
the
I'll
other-
sing.
No, you don't have to sing in real life.
you
I
can
would
though.
never make it.
Yeah, Seraphine's bad at
Right.
singing. So she's
But,
just gonna keep like
um
taking the wine.
are the party still like with what's his face?
Wesley.
Yeah, the other party with that I was trying to talk with before, but they completely ignore me. Are they still at the beach?
Yeah, they're still there.
Okay, I like get off. I notice how good my voice is, so I get off my comfy couch and I like start waddling myself over there, and I start singing to them.
Okay. This is interesting because,
Hey.
so that group, okay. So I'm on a show
Okay.
called Mordecai's
Yeah,
Path and
Path of the
Plains, right?
Plains.
This
Yeah.
is an alternate universe version of that group, right?
All right.
And the red-haired bard is in real life an opera singer. Her name is
Oh yes!
Kelly Butler.
Oh.
So, Brave Sweet, when she hears you sing, she wants to out-sing you with her
Oh,
opera
God.
voice.
Oh my god, yes! I'm gonna message her and be like, Kelly!
So, we'll do like an opposed performance check.
You better roll a nat 20 because she's really good.
I think you'd have advantage because you drank the wine, but she has a real high
Alright.
bonus.
Oh.
I better.
So I do add my charisma, I think. Or
Yeah, it's a
what do you
skill, so it's a
say?
charisma. Oh my gosh, you know what I rolled? This is not cool.
What?
Natural 20.
No, a natural 1.
She was not ready. She was not ready for gravy.
She opens her mouth and somebody kicks sand in her mouth.
She was like
Brains.
singing beautifully, but like a bus ran by and you couldn't hear a thing.
So you basically you hobble up to them and you're like, "Whoa," you know, and you start singing.
I start singing of my old something in Draconic and my old culture, whatever. Something
like-
very.
All right. So she tries to like.
I like to think it's Klingon, very Klingon-like, because it's very.
Sounds like a nursery rhyme.
Eli Darkheart says you kicked her right in the voice hole.
Oh no!
So you totally destroy her, you know, without, and she gets real.
I rolled an 11, by the way.
She gets real
Just-
sulky, and
Oh.
and the guy with the antlers goes, well, it would seem you've outsung our bard. Maybe you should be our bard. And then
Ooh.
Brelinda, the red-haired woman, says, "How dare you!" And she goes off by the water. And Lux and Odos,
Wait, I was just here to make friends.
Lux says, "That was very nice, I suppose." And Odos just looks at Lux as her hair blows in the wind.
I like offer whatever's left of my wine. I'm like, yeah, maybe this will help you.
Oh, Breland comes back over and will definitely drink the wine.
There we go. And because there are many trails, I begin to ask. I'm like, oh, we happen to be in an adventuring party too. I know that someone who looks this old doesn't seem to be an adventurer, but we are. So we're in acquisition for a rod of 7 parts, and we're curious if you've come across another piece of this rod in your many adventures.
Odos's eyes go wide, and he says, "I have heard of the rod of 7 parts, as after all, I am a planeswalker."
Yes, of course.
We-
How foolish of me.
We have not come across any of the pieces, but from what I
Okay.
understand, you can use one piece to sense the next.
That's true, and we have. We just curious about where it may not be as well. Like, yeah, and she like brings out a list to like mark out all the places that they've been that they've not seen it, so she doesn't have to go there. She's like, good, I don't have to go there.
Breland sighs and says, "No offense, old woman, but we're not here to help you on your adventure."
Oh. Damn.
Sassy little lady over there. My goodness.
Well, fine. It's not like we needed your help anyways. I was just here for a little nice chit chat and thought we could share stories. And then she like
Old
takes her robe and like turns it around and like fluffs it on her shoulder and then walks away.
old Mordenkainen hobbles after you.
She hobbles faster.
Oh, hold on. I know.
I'm gonna go grab her before she makes it worse.
I know about the rod of 7 parts.
She's like wobbling faster. I'm not listening to you.
The Mordenkainen. She's going too fast.
I'll go grab her arm and be like, brave sweet, back to the group. Come here. Come on. I'll take her elbow and just
Oh, yeah. She's like a little blind, I think. So she's walking away from the party, like
No,
even
come
further.
here, come on, Mom. Come on, Grandma.
You're so rude.
I'll keep nudging her. I'll turn her on a full 180 and bring her back.
All right.
Um,
She's like, they're so mean. I didn't know they were. Like, did you just hear what they said about us? Said that they're not gonna help us.
It's okay. We
It's
got
not like
this.
we're saving their butts too.
Brave, sweet. Let's just
You
have
think
a
we
good
would
day.
save their asses? No.
let's not antagonize other adventurers before they kick our butts.
Wesley
All right.
Powderbottom says, "Well, if you want to give them their comeuppance, I have a way that you could do that, Brave Sweet."
Oh, you're gonna tell a chaotic neutral person.
Well, no, but it's in a friendly way. He pulls out a volleyball net and a volleyball. You can
Oh.
defeat that adventuring group in a game of volleyball.
She's gonna break every bone in her body, spiking it. It's gonna get our
Talk about her like she's like incapable of doing anything, but she's like perfectly fine.
I'm still the captain. I can play a little game of volleyball. What is volleyball? She doesn't know what volleyball is.
It is a net and a ball, and you have to bounce it around. That's basically the rules.
Oh, seems simple enough.
Jungle ball right up in here.
Are you all going to
Come
play
on, team.
the
We're gonna
Mordenkainen
defeat
path
them
of the
and a
plains?
game of volleyball.
kind of, yeah. I want to throw it in their face if we win.
All right. This game is going to be based on athletics checks.
Oh,
So
shit.
basically,
Okay.
you choose which of you serves to start. And then we will go back and forth. And
Guys, I have a +3 athletics.
Okay, you serve. I'll lift Lilia a spike whenever she needs to.
so we're gonna do
Lillian
like
is building a sandcastle.
Okay. so
no, really, they need you because 4 versus 4.
We're like, Lilia, we need you.
Lilia, I'll throw you in the air like a little ball, so you can spike.
Our dignity is at stake. Our jobs, our
Lily, it's a game.
our reputation.
You can come play if you want.
Yeah, we want to have a fun day. You want to join in on the
Come
fun?
on.
Okay.
And Brave Sweet's like going all hard. Come on, we have to beat them. Come on.
I'm imagining her like getting really intense about it, like Azula from Avatar.
Yes.
It's just for fun. You don't have to play if you don't want to. We have other people we can go grab too. It would be fun to play with you.
Okay. I'm just telling you, I'm very short and I can't reach many things. So
I'll lift you. I'll just pick you up and lift you.
Tag team.
Yeah. I can throw pretty good. I mean, I've been working on these guns.
Seraphine, the more you're thinking about your armor of invulnerability,
No.
you're starting to think it might be very, very vulnerable in this place. Just
Well, shit.
Oh,
That's
no,
why I'm
she's
not
not
wearing
having
it.
it on. She
I know.
wants it. Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll do my best. I'll see how good of a person I am without it.
just like somebody hits it and it just goes right through.
Shatters. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna play volleyball against the Mordenkainen's Path of the
Yes.
Plains group.
We like get up and we like all 4 of us walk together, and then we have one volleyball in our hands, and we're like, let's go.
So who in your group is serving?
Brave, sweet.
Brave Sweet.
Yeah, I think the
Yes.
grandma gotta serve.
Brave Sweet, make an athletics check.
I love this vision of our team. An old lady, a really short gnome, a muscular like woman, and then
Beach
like
babe, yeah.
a beach
Shatter
babe,
Kai, like hiding
and then
in the shade.
a little shatter Kai. Like this is
I
great.
may look scrawny, but my strength is pretty good.
Yeah, so he's
Awesome.
ripped attack.
Oh, I rolled a 16, so
He's just
altogether
wearing a
that's
rash guard,
a
so
I heard
that's a
Winthrop
19.
I heard Winthrop has an 8-pack.
All right,
19.
so the ball goes right at Brelinda. And
All right.
You got a 19.
Yes, I got a 19.
She rolled another 1.
Oh,
Your serve is just like
It's just like
bam, and it just
like it's not her
Sure.
thing.
It gets
Hits
set on
the
fire and like.
And so this is
We're like,
kind of like we're not going to
"Ah!"
play every volley, but just get like a general
Yeah.
sense. So
Yeah.
later on, Bracesuit, you can serve again, or if somebody else wants to, you can.
I'll let somebody else serve.
So like a
Okay, I'll try
rotation
it.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you rotate.
Cool.
Yeah, kind of that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right, go ahead, Seraphine. Make an athletics check. You serve.
20.
Woo!
Dirty 20, but a 20.
I'm going to cheat on this
Ooh.
roll.
Yay.
The one time I roll nice is when our pride's at stake.
They return. All right, who returns it? It's
Yeah, also got a 20. Oh my god.
Lux. Lux, the little human rogue. Who, Seraphine, you hit like a laser. She dives into the sand and she returns it, and it goes towards Lilia.
Bye, Lilia. I'm lifting her.
Oh.
Lilia, it's gonna hit a real tough corner. You're gonna rush over there, and it's
Do it,
gonna be a
Lilia.
very tough roll.
Got them. With their little mighty, teeny legs. He
I
got
got a
this.
6.
As she runs
Oh,
across, I'm like,
fuck.
"Stop
Oh.
All right.
Lilia.
I have acrobatics, but athletics is not my thing.
All right. So you're not quite able to reach it, and Lux and Odos share a secret smile. And then later, Oberyn, the guy with the horns, he is going to serve. Not a very good serve, and it goes at Winthrop.
Okay. It's
So,
athletics, yeah?
You need to return it with an athletics check.
My dice going hard.
A 20? Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Dang.
All right.
This. You got this.
It goes at
Born for the
Lux,
sport.
Lux again. And I got a 10. All right, Lux can't get to it. It hits dirt, and that's the winning point.
Yes.
You have defeated the Mordecai's Path of the Blaze
I
group
spike it.
in a game of volleyball. And they they grumble, but they congratulate you on your hard-fought victory.
I'll congratulate them and then go.
Yeah,
chill.
it's like the good game kind of thing.
Hello, Gratuitous RP. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, thanks.
This is the beach
Welcome.
episode.
Playing volleyball with another team.
Yeah, we're playing against another group.
There are no dungeons or dragons on this episode, so
Actually, we have a mechanical dragon and an old lady dragonborn. So
And a dragon ship.
I forgot. We're making
I
I
have
did-
also
I
have
have
two
to-
variants. Dragon.
and
I
this
also.
is Dungeon Academy, therefore we have dungeons and dragons.
I have a feeling of like we should like start a volleyball campaign where like we go across the cosmos challenging all the different people
Like a sports
to a game of
anime
volleyball. Yeah.
Let's get rid of the Queen of Chaos
This is
first.
the sports team. You know, this is the Dungeon Academy's sports team.
Haikyuu.
Epilogue. After we defeat it, we become volleyball champs.
We have a couple more levels after that until we hit 20, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Rena. This one, I know you lived in Japan for a while,
Hi.
so Wesley Powderbottom opens the picnic basket of holding.
hmm
He pulls out a watermelon and a bakken.
Big old mallet.
Yes.
Yes.
And he says, "Have you guys ever played Suikawawi?"
Sika.
I think I said it wrong.
It's okay.
One of you has to
So,
be.
wow.
If you want to have this watermelon, somebody has to get buried up to their head in sand.
Miss. Lilia, you're shorter. It'll take less time. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
yay!
Don't smother me. I don't want to die and be brought back.
Okay. So you're gonna bury Seraphine up to her head in the sand.
Yes.
Okay. Then Wesley Powderbottom, like with great effort, rolls the watermelon right next to her head, and he holds up a blindfold. Okay,
Oh,
so Willia or Wimflip or Boy Sweet, one of you has to wear out a blindfold and use the Bakken.
Am I gonna get like?
Well, I'm already nearly blind, so
Yeah,
I'm already
I
nearly
think
You
blind.
put the blindfold on and you have to hit the watermelon with the mallet.
You gotta be careful not to hit Celphine in the face. This is
Brave Sweet waddles forward and she's like, "Well, I'm
This is straight out of Doraemon.
blind."
this is how you play Suikawawi.
Oh wait.
I
I'm
think.
gonna lose an eye. Okay.
It's okay, we're in heaven, it's fine.
So Bracey, he blindfolds you and he hands you the Bakken and
Okay.
he spins you around 3 times.
Whoa.
Alright, this is a delicious watermelon. We can't eat it until you split it with the Bakken. But hopefully you don't accidentally hit Cellophane in the face and give
I
her
give her
permanent
bardic inspiration.
point damage.
I'm at the ready with healing spirit.
Like,
Thanks.
sorry, you gave me bardic inspiration.
Yeah, it's a d6.
A d6. Okay, thanks.
So, Bracey, you're blinded, so you need to make a
All right.
perception check at disadvantage. But because you have bardic
All right.
inspiration, I think you get a plus d6 on those rolls.
Okay. So I get a +6 to. I got disadvantage. My lowest roll was 4, so 4 and 6 is 10.
A
I'm
10.
gonna die, aren't I? You're
Yeah,
gonna
a 10.
You strike Seraphine in the head with the Bakken.
Healing spirit.
No, she's like,
She has a
you
lot
know,
of tension to get out.
she's like completely disoriented after being spun around. So she's like flailing around aimlessly and just
Bracey, stop.
I'm gonna die buried this land in heaven.
So, Winthrop,
That's a bad idea.
Winthrop, when you cast Healing Spirit, doesn't that summon an entity?
Yeah, and
With a
I
puppy.
tend to go with a puppy.
Oh, right, the puppy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Alright.
cute puppers.
So, Seraphine, you get hit in the head, you take a little bit of damage, but then the
Ow.
radiant puppy like wags its tail and like licks you, and you feel all better.
It just kind of bounced towards you. It's too short, so it gets kind of stuck in the sand. It goes
And
and then licks your nose.
weirdly enough, it doesn't go away. Because this might be the realm that you summon the healing spirit from. So it's
There's
just.
a whole place where
Cute.
And your blink dog gets all excited and starts like jumping around. Bleh.
She's like, the puppy.
Yes! That's a good point.
Alright, Bracelet, you want to try the Bakken again? Or do you.
Yeah.
Or wait,
What
actually,
kind
I
of-
think it probably has to go. I'm pretty sure Wesley Powderbottom says now somebody else has to wear the blindfold and try it.
All right.
What kind? Okay.
Because we're playing Suikawawi.
Whose turn is it?
It's
I
either
think
Lilia
it's
or
your turn.
Wimflop.
It's your turn because Lilia can't probably lift that mallet.
Okay.
Don't fucking kill me.
I won't. What,
Alright,
okay, what do I
Winthrop,
do?
you put on a blindfold?
Yeah.
Alright, make a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception, huh?
Yes.
Remember, in heaven, you get like a plus. What did you say?
That's right, you're permanently blessed, so you get a plus D4 to this.
I'll also
I didn't
give
do
you
my
bardic
D4 anyways.
inspiration.
Sorry?
I also give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm worried about my friend getting smashed in the
You don't have to worry. I got a 20, and then also with disadvantage though, it's 10, but with my bonus, it's 18.
Oh.
Hey!
Alright, you split the watermelon, and you won Suikawari. And then you all get to eat the watermelon. You can dig
Watermelon
Seraphine out.
goes to the place.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
Sam,
coming out,
dig you out.
running into the water to get everything off me. And like
Fair.
heal. Like ow, ow, ow. I have a headache.
You want a shower? Just I can create water just above your head.
So you create. Alright, wait.
Yeah.
Alright, so wait a
Wait,
minute.
oh my
Seraphine's got dirt on her, so Winthrop, you walk over, you hold up your hands, and create a shower for Seraphine.
If she wants.
I'll take it. Just like a slow motion down. I'll keep my bathing suit on, but like. Just kinda...
Oh!
I guess just create water above her head so it's like a rain cloud that shows up and goes and it rains.
Yeah, just kind of like get all the sand.
Because that's just more convenient than going all the way to the ocean.
In the air, and it's just super good.
You guys are the best.
Good episode.
Okay. He's got more junk in his picnic basket. He pulls out surfing boards. Anybody want to go surfing? I don't know, those big waves.
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
Brave
I'm
Sweet
still a little
waddles
bit
forward, going, I will learn how to surf.
All right. There's a dude out there surfing. He sees you
Aw.
holding your surfboard, and he runs up. He says, "Hey, the name's Rad Wave Rider. You want to ride a wave?
Yeah, man.
Come on, let's
Yeah.
hang ten, Dragonborn." All right. So you have to do an athletics or acrobatics to ride a huge silver wave in the silver sea. You get an extra plus D4 because you're
Boy.
blessed.
That's right.
Right.
Alright.
Brave Rider is up there with
Oh
Woo, what a
Oh,
gnarly
no.
curl. Ooh,
no.
he
Sorry,
did
so
pretty
that's athletics?
good. Or acrobatics, whatever you want.
Okay, so that's a 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, you totally wipe out. And you kind of wash up on shore next to this surfboard. He says,
You just see her going over a wave and then just sort of disappear.
Oh no.
he says, that was totally radical. All right. And then Wesley Powderbottom pulls out another thing. It's like a stick, basically. And he says, this is a trinket detector. Umbra Berry's presence for everybody in the sand of the beach. So if you want, each of you can use the trinket detector to find your
That's
present.
amazing.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yes, please.
Aw.
Let's go.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Brave Sweet's
What's
wiping
your treasure
out in
hunting?
the ocean and missing out.
Yes.
No.
I like to think.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, okay. I was just going to say, I like to think that Brave Sweet wipes out a few times and then after a while gets over her pride and asks the surfer dude to like help her learn how to surf.
You see, oh, I forgot. I suppose at this point Fabio would probably come onto the beach.
Yeah, he'd probably help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
Hey.
everybody else is on the beach too.
Yeah. And his skin
Hanging
looks
Yeah.
really dry because he's undead.
Mm.
He probably sees me soaking wet and it's just like, yeah.
Heck yeah, Brave.
Oh god.
He holds up like a bottle of lotion
Oh.
or whatever, you know.
Oh. Yeah, I'll go with lotion, yeah.
Suntan lotion.
Yeah, it's suntan lotion. Thank you.
Yep.
Totally go over there and rub some all over his hot body.
Wow.
I'm just gonna go hide.
Let's go find treasure.
Yeah, yes. Let's go find treasure.
All right, who's using the trinket detector first?
I think
Or
Lily.
do you want to do?
I think Lily.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
All right, Lily, you comb the beach with your trinket detector, and it doesn't take long before you realize there's something buried in the sand right near your feet. What do you do?
I dig it up.
It's a wand, and it's got rainbows on it.
Oh my god, rainbows!
What do you do?
Okay.
It's some kind of magic wand.
I pick it up and I look at it. And I don't know. She probably goes like, oh, I'm really excited.
So, do you activate it?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a wand of rainbows. It creates rainbows. Harmless,
Oh my god.
This is
harmless
the best.
visual effects.
I love- I love it.
It could be like a laser beam that's a rainbow, or it could create a rainbow in the sky, or whatever.
How do your clothes work? Because you can make yourself have like a magical girl transformation using your rainbows.
Oh,
Hey.
kind of like Sailor Moon.
It's true, she can.
All right, who wants to use the trinket detector next?
I'll be showing them and being like, wait!
Oh, I want something.
Surfing in the ocean, Rad Wave Rider sees the rainbow and he's like, "Awesome rainbow!"
Thank you!
It's like,
I love
whoa.
this
You
one.
are.
So who is using it next?
I'll do it.
Rest assured, I will find a way to use it in some weird manner.
Yes.
Oh, look, I'll go hunting.
Seraphine, you use your trinket detector, and there is something buried in the sand at your feet.
Ooh, I'll pull it out. Dig for it.
There's a book, some kind of diary, a magic diary.
Mm-mm.
There's some
Oh,
instructions
cool.
on the inside cover.
Oh my god, I want to look through it.
So basically, it's blank. When you open it and you speak into it, the words you say are written in the book.
I want to write about our adventure.
Aww.
I want to I want to write everything we've done.
Magic diary. Okay.
No,
Who's next with the trinket
this is
detector?
so cool.
Winthrop?
Yeah.
All right. You squint in the sunlight,
Mhm.
but eventually in the sand, you realize there's something buried at your feet. You dig it up.
Yes.
It is a tattoo kit. A magic tattoo kit. You can make magic tattoos.
Oh my god, we need
Tattoos?
tattoos.
That's awesome.
Oh
my gosh. How can I make magic tattoos?
Yeah, that's right.
We can all get tattoos. Oh my god. Winthrop, we can have more tattoos. Actually, good ones.
So you can make them so that they glow, or that they're kind of like a GIF or a GIF, however you say it. You know, like they're.
That's so
Just like
cool.
it's animated,
Mhm.
like Maui
Yeah.
from Moana.
Like a little.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. That's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know a certain lady that might be interested in that.
You look off in the distance and you see a ship sinking in the Silver Sea. And the name of the
Uh-oh.
ship is Technical Difficulties. We haven't had one. We haven't had one. We're almost
Wow,
done and we
that's
haven't
a-
had one.
That's a point of inspiration for the DM. Like,
Yeah.
It's a hard G, Eli Dark. So it's GIF. That's how I say it. Some people.
I say GIF, even though it's
Okay.
probably
I think
GIF.
Okay, so the
I
person
mean,
who made it confirmed it's GIF, but also I feel like it's GIF because otherwise it just sounds weird to me because it's like gift, you know?
That's
it's
true.
also graphical. Like the first word is graphics. So
Yeah, so it's GIF, but
yeah, I don't.
like Jiffy
Yeah,
peanut.
yeah,
As long as people know what you're talking about, I'm okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
I think I just try to avoid saying it out loud so it never is an issue. All right, Brave Sweet, are you going to use the wand of trinket detection, or are you just going to leave your gift in the sand for all eternity?
I want to. As soon as Brave Sweet figures out that they're looking for treasure in the sand, she's like, "Oh, we gotta go and do that." And then she goes over and
Brave Sweet, it's your turn!
Brave Sweet, you dig up a magic rod.
is it the rod of 7 parts?
After a bit, that'd be funny actually. That'd be really funny. Hey, you found the fourth piece.
Hey guys, good job.
Yay!
That'd be
Power
really,
friendship.
that's actually a really funny idea.
It's like a fake one.
Okay, but this is a rod of cucumber banishment. So
Yes.
when you encounter cucumbers, you can banish them to a demiplane, and you can also see into the little demiplane where the cucumbers will collect. You can also use this to, when you banish a cucumber, you can summon a different type of food in the place of the cucumber.
Can you put vinegar in it?
Huh?
Thank you. This is what I don't know. Like,
Enough cucumbers. Can you put vinegar in the demiplane? Make some pickles.
You would make a demi plate of pickles.
Yes. So it's just like a huge jar full of like pickle juice.
so it's like a jar of banishment of cucumbers.
Yeah,
Can we just say it's a jar, not
Yeah,
a
it's
jar?
just a
jar
The
of banishment.
Jar of banishment. I love
Looks
this.
empty, but you look close enough, and there's just tiny, tiny cucumbers in there. Just
Well, been a long day at the beach, and you know, some of the old people are packing it in. But Seraphine, you feel a kind of a tug out in the ocean, something pulling at your very soul.
Out to it. So we
Looking
get
out in the distance, you see like almost like a mini storm kind of localized just above the water.
Huh.
It's quite far out.
Far out.
I'll take a surfboard and go investigate.
wait, Seraphine, how far is it?
I don't know. How far is it?
It's kind of
Or how far does it look?
Why? What's the range on the thing you want to do?
Because if we have an hour, I can cast Water Walk on up to 10 people.
Oh! That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to do that
Yeah.
instead of drowning.
Over the course of that hour, Fabio is completely lathered up. And also, Seraphine, you hear a voice whispering your name coming from out in the direction of the localized storm.
I start getting real antsy and like when Thrup, hurry up, please. I want to go investigate. I feel so
Okay.
Like doing an interpretive dance, like I'm going as fast as I can.
It's an instant action. Like I can do it instantly.
Oh yeah,
But if you want to give me just a minute, I can cast it as a ritual instead.
sure.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
kind of just be like hot dancing in the sand, like come on.
All right. And do you want to go by yourself or to have people with you?
I'll go by myself.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to cast it on other people so we can play on the water. Here we go.
Okay, and I'll start booking it towards the thing.
So
You have an
everybody has
hour.
everybody has a spell cast on them, but Seraphine's going out there alone.
Yeah.
So
I'll be right back, guys.
Seraphine, you get close and you see it's like
That's not a bad idea.
it looks quite like the fog from Barovia. You hear like the cracking of lightning, and you can see a shadowy form kind of reaching out towards you, straining.
I'll reach out towards it.
And it looks like wind is blowing their hair all around.
Who is he?
And the eyes glow red for a moment, but they look at you with recognition.
Uh-huh.
So you're pretty sure that that is Strahd.
Ah!
Oh my god, beach day. Okay. I'll try to grab his arm if I can. Or if it's like too much.
Okay. He's like partly tangible. So if you can make a athletics.
Okay. Hang on, I want to use my other dice. Okay. Plus one, so that's a 16.
Okay. So you can sort of grab hold of him, but when you pull, he just doesn't budge. He looks
How are
like
you
he's
here?
trying to break through the barrier of Barovia to get to where you are.
How are you here?
He
Good
shouts a response, but you can't make it out. There's kind of like, on his end, a huge storm going on.
Shit. We need to talk! I need to talk to you badly.
Meanwhile, at the beach, Winthrop is just like sitting and kind of like laying like this on the water, like where it's like 20 feet deep, and he's just like, yes,
Shark swims underneath.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lilia would like walk on the onto like where like she can see fishies and stuff and just like watch them like go by.
You actually see dolphins.
Yes. This makes everything better.
Brave Sweet will join you looking at the dolphins and freaking out.
Okay. I wanna.
I just feel like, look at there's dolphins over there.
Okay, then since he's there, I'm gonna try it. There's a 10% chance it won't work, but or 5% chance, but I'll try to use sending and try to communicate with him because it can go across planes. And if it works, I'll just say, "How are you here? Do you need something? Are you okay?" You can respond.
You hear he kind of like shouts. You can hear like a storm, and he shouts, Seraphine, there's only one dark power, and he can't hold me in my prison. Help me get through. Crack, crack, lightning.
I don't know how to do that. How do I do that?
You've pulled as hard as you can. You feel like you can't quite get him alone. You might need help.
Hey, Winthrop! I need some help with something real fast.
What?
Come here.
Okay.
Don't ask questions. I just remember we talked about
Splish. Dashes over. What's
You sort of see in the fog Strahd trying to shatter through the dimensional barrier from Barovia to Celestia, the goodly realm.
I am very confused right now.
Hey, no time to explain. Just grab hold and help me.
He looks like he's in pain, and his vampire fangs are like really long.
I have a lot of things I need to talk about. I need some help.
Do I have a feeling? We're in Celestia. He's a vampire.
He might burn.
He might burn. Like, I want to help, but I don't think this is like the place to do it. He might burn up.
Can we get him to the ship? Brave Sweet, call the ship over here. We're in the ocean.
I feel weird about. Hold on. I run back to
The panel, like the camera shows like the ship slowly coming in.
Yeah, I'll stay there.
Thank you, Eli Darkheart, for the subscription. That will help the tuition of the
Yeah.
Academy students.
Paying our student loans $1 at a time.
The textbooks are like a lot of money.
At least
Yeah, they
$50 to $60 each.
Yeah.
All right. So wait, are you're gonna get the ship?
Yeah, I go get the ship.
So Brave Sweet goes to get the ship. What's Lilia doing?
I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know how to feel about this either. She's just
Think
doing
fast. I need some help.
Like, on the one hand, it seems like Seraphine really likes him, but then on the other hand, he's Strahd.
I need
Yeah.
some, I got questions and he has answers and I need help.
But also he's strong.
I'll tell you a secret.
So Brave Sweet, you get the dragon ship. You sail it
Yep.
over to this weird
But Lilia
cloud.
doesn't know that. She'll try and like walk over and like try to see if she can figure out like try to like look at whatever is happening in the middle of this storm.
You see Strahd trying to break through the barrier from Barovia to where Seraphine is.
Yeah.
Right.
I know it's really
Is there,
bad,
like-
but
Seraphine,
I have something of his, and I need to give it back.
Seraphine,
Huh?
do you know if he leaves Barovia, if everyone who's living there currently is also able to leave Barovia?
I don't know. Let me ask. And I'll cast sending again and be like, hey, so if you're able to leave Barovia, can everyone else leave? And will that damage Barovia in any way?
Strahd yells, Seraphine, the realm will belong to Escher. Crackle of lightning, wind, rain,
Is that worse?
cry of pain.
Hey, so he
I
says
like
it
that
belonged to
the dramatic
Escher.
twain.
He says it belonged to Escher.
What?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know either. I don't know a lot about Barovia, and if I took something from there and I kind of want to give it back.
What do you mean?
Long story. I
You
don't really
took a
know how to
rabbit,
explain.
but Chungus want to go back? I don't know.
I don't know how to give it back, and I want to ask him
Oh,
if I can give it back.
Chungus the rabbit says, I don't want to go back there. I like it better with you all.
That's
Okay,
fair.
That's
It's
great,
Barovia we're talking
Chungus.
about.
we're not sending you back. You're good.
You're right, Spiegelstern. Why wasn't there a lifeguard on this beach? I guess because there's no danger here, so.
Where are the lifeguards?
It's heaven.
Chungus is the lifeguard.
Chungus. Hey, y'all,
Chungus is
don't
the
swim too far out there now.
It's that Twitter meme that has the bunny head that's like hench. The other bunny head that's not.
So, Seraphine, you can't pull him through alone. You're going to need other people's help. Possibly
Okay.
3 other people.
Oh,
Quick vote. If I pull him out here, Escher will take over Barovia. I need
I don't know how
help.
to feel about either of these options.
Okay, but I kind of have
If you need
some issues.
If you need help, I'll help you.
I kind of don't think you can help with this part, but you can help me pull him through.
If you need help, you have my ship.
My axe.
My ship.
She'll do whatever she needs her to do.
It's
Guessing,
up
like,
to you guys if
everything.
you guys are okay with Escher taking over. I know you don't like Strahd, but like I need to ask questions. I need Barovia experts. And hey, maybe if Escher's ruling, it'll be better.
It might be, but will the dark power control him instead?
I don't know. I forgot to ask.
Ah.
I have one more try if I can.
Mere details, people. Mere details.
I feel like this is like.
I don't want to mess with balance.
Yeah.
Okay, so then do you want me to, if I send him back, I can ask if I can try again another time. I don't know if he's using all his power to
You
try
feel
to
like
get
this
through.
is like
Yeah, this is
an
it.
unprecedented thing, and you're not sure if it would ever be able to happen again.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
would it help?
It's up to you. Because remember, he created Barovia. That is most of his work. All the bad things that were in there and all the people that were suffering are mostly his fault and the dark powers. So
I know, but if he's
do you
out,
want to release that power into the world?
Into heaven?
well, technically, I think I can help him. I know that sounds stupid, but I feel like if he's out of Barovia might be a better place, and I might be able to help him, like, figure his life out.
Oh.
If it helps, I'm carrying the soul of his dead person.
His dead person who dumped him?
Yeah. So maybe that'll fix them. I don't know.
Oh, sure. Let's
Something-
throw a girl ahead of the situation. I'm sure that will help.
You never know. I mean, now that I'm good again, I can probably help him change his life around. You don't know.
I'm all for that, and I just hope you know what you're doing.
I don't.
I'm all for redemption, but if he so much as tries to do anything to anyone,
We'll put him in a cage.
no.
Also, he is gonna have much less power, and we could probably take him. So
Yeah. If we get out, I mean, we're in a realm of goodness. He might, you don't know, he might have a change of heart. I can talk to him.
I'll help you, but I will immediately attack him if he does anything.
Okay,
me
fair.
too.
Fair. And we can check on
Also, we cannot let him know we're going. He doesn't get to know about the Rod of Seven Parts. He cannot know that valuable information.
I'm honestly
Okay.
just worried about you spilling that.
Excuse me.
And we don't know. If we redeem him, he might know a lot about like how to take down the Queen of Chaos. He might be a good ally.
That's a good point.
We're trying to make every place better than we left it. So maybe if we take the bad out of Barovia, make it good, then it might be better.
Let's do it.
I'm
Okay.
willing to give him a second chance.
Okay.
Redemption and all that.
You all reach in together.
Yep.
Everybody does. Brave Sweet, you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you all reach in. You grab onto him, and there's like for a moment you can hear the storm going on in Barovia, lightning crashing. You can feel like wind, rain on your arm. You actually grab Strahd and you pull him onto the deck of your ship, and he like lands with a thud. He's wet. He's like covered in water, and immediately he's lying on his side and he starts to scream in pain as his skin starts to almost burn in the light of Celestia.
Yeah.
Immediately, Winthrop's like, I told you!
Yeah.
If
I'll
he's
try
on
to.
our,
I'll cover him
wait
up.
a second, wait.
On the boat.
Hold on. If he's on our boat, then he should be fine because we have that protection against
Yeah, that light stuff.
good magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the statue.
Yeah, what does it do?
It,
I don't
yep,
remember.
Fabio, I think, at the time,
It helps
saved
Yeah.
radiant light from not entering the ship.
Oh, that's right. So for a moment, when it comes through and he's out in the light, skin starts to burn. But then you drag him onto the ship, and he like lies there, wet, and he looks at the sunlight and winces and expects to be burned. But he is not burned because of that thing that you got a long time ago.
Didn't know we would ever save Strahd, was it? But
Me neither.
He looks exhausted and barely conscious. And he's lying on the deck of your ship. Marcus Nurl looks down at him and looks at you like, why did you
Good
Ta-da!
question.
Yeah.
that's a very good question.
So that is a good place to stop. It looks like
Woo!
you got a new member of your crew. It's Strahd.
I would have been all for it if it were Escher, but
All
This
right.
is so.
Yeah.
wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Strahd on your ship.
Dylan, I hope this is sufficiently stupid enough for you.
Hey, we got Daddy Strahd. Now we
Yay.
can talk
I'm the
about
only
Nice
one
try.
excited about that.
He asked me to make stupid decisions today, so there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we do plugs and wrap it up? Lilia, Aya, you got any plugs?
Hello, everybody. I play on Fridays on Scuddy Hood's channel on Retroverse. Every other Friday now, but every Friday there is a campaign. I just play one Friday. And it's super fun, and I get to play the most powerful lamp in the world. So you can find me there, and there's also some secret goodie stuff that is gonna be coming up later, hopefully this week, on my Twitter, or I'll mention it here too. And hope you guys are excited because I am.
I'm excited. I don't even know what I'm gonna be excited about, but I'm excited.
Chloe, got any plugs?
Just my Twitter. You can follow me at Chloe_Fury1 over on Twitter. And I'm currently running around doing all my stuff for school. And I will hopefully be joining more streams in the summer if I can. And my birthday, 22nd birthday, is April 25th. So if you want to wish me happy birthday, then go ahead.
Yay!
What about Rena? Got any plugs?
Really? Every Sunday every Sunday we're here on Dungeon Academy, and then on Thursdays is Waffle Talk on the same channel. I haven't been on the most recent ones, but I'm catching up. I only have a few more episodes, and then I'll be able to be on Waffle Talk again. So hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later.
Brienne, what's your Twitter thing?
It's Stingcat Breezy, and
I heard you post art on there sometimes.
I do, like everything from sexy lizards to metal moths and all that. I actually have I'm sitting down on Wednesday with a group of artsy friends, and we're going to do a bunch of artworks, and I'm planning to do a lot more Dungeons and Dragons artworks.
Oh,
So that will be excited. So look forward to posting some of that. So
I can't wait.
yeah, and of course I'm here on Dungeon Academy every Sunday. Woo! Love you guys.
all right, cool.
So yeah.
Thank you to everybody in the chat and everybody who's
Thank you.
watching. Really appreciate
Thank
all
you.
the comments and the subscription and the follows and all that stuff. And we will be back again next week. And they're going to start looking for the fourth piece, which is in a different D&D setting. So I've got the...
Ooh.
I can't wait to find out where we're going.
I know, after we talk about all our issues.
yeah, and they'll
Also, thank y'all for supporting us through our shenanigans and bad decisions.
Yeah.
All right, see y'all next time.
Put a straw on a farm somewhere.
Yep.
Thanos style.
Yeah, right. All right, see y'all later. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.